Hello and welcome back to the channel. I have some gaming questions that I've received, so this will be the first of my gaming parts. Let's get started. First question is, what gaming systems do you prefer? Well, I'm a big console gamer. I have never played any proper PC games, played games on the internet and that, but I've never had proper games that I've brought in stores and stuff. I've always had that for my consoles. So yeah. Gaming consoles, not PC consoles. What consoles do you have is the next question. I currently have an Xbox 360 and an Xbox One, which the Xbox One I'm using right now. I'm trying to use it more than the 360 because it's cost a lot of money. Next question is, what games are you currently playing? Well, I got The Amazing Spider-Man 2 a couple of days ago. So I'm playing that at the moment. I'm gonna probably do all of it because the story is short and I don't want to just play the story and then that's it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go for all 300 comic books that are in the game and do all the side quests and things like that. Then I've heard there's even bits after, so I'm gonna probably do everything on it. And I'm also playing Titanfall for Xbox One. Don't play it as much. Having a bit of a break from that at the moment. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Titanfall. And on the Xbox 360 I'm playing Telltale's The Walking Dead and Telltale's Wolf Among Us. Hopefully the Walking Dead episode 4, I think, season 2, will be out soon. I've heard it's supposed to be out for July. So yeah, looking forward to that. Big Walking Dead fan. Next question is, what kind of games are you into? My favourite genre is third-person shooters, games like Tomb Raider, Spec Ops: The Line, Gears of War. I played Resident Evil 5. I probably won't get any of the others. It's not really my kind of games. It's not really zombie games. I wouldn't class Resident Evil as zombies. You start off with zombies, but then they change into like other things and that. So yeah, third-person action games, third-person shooting games like Assassin's Creed. That's not necessarily a shooting game. It's more of an action game. Yeah, Assassin's Creed as well. What else? Platforming puzzle games like Limbo, Max the Curse of Brotherhood. If you want to check out my Max the Curse of Brotherhood review, that's in the channel. I think there's 3 parts, 3 very short parts. That was one of my old podcast videos. And I played Limbo as well, yeah. And there's also a game called Insider coming out, I think that's what it's called. It was shown at E3. For Xbox One, I'm not sure if it's for 360 or anything. I know it's on Xbox One, so I'm looking forward to that. It's made by the same people, I think, that made Limbo. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. So yeah, platformers, third-person action games. Those are my favourites. So, next question is, what are your top 3 games? Okay, number 1, I'm going to go from 1 to 3. Number 1 is Telltale's The Walking Dead. I love the way he has choices. Choices don't always matter, but they seem to matter at the time, and they affect the game later, I'm sure. So yeah, Telltale's The Walking Dead. Second is Ghost Recon Future Soldier for 360. A great third-person action game, probably one of the best I've ever played. It was just very smoothly done. It's very easy to get into. It's a great game. Number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 4. I preferred it to Grand Theft Auto 5. I like the way in Grand Theft Auto 4 you stick to one character. I didn't like in Grand Theft Auto 5 the way you switch between 3 and some missions. It just made it a bit all over the place. I like things that focus on one character, like Grand Theft Auto 4 did. 24 does it with Jack Bauer. I just prefer that sort of thing. So yeah, those are my top 3. Telltale's Walking Dead, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and Grand Theft Auto 4. Next question. There's 2 more for this video. If you were to create a game, what would it be about, and what kind of game would it be? Well, it'd be a third-person action game with lots of dialogue choices, similar to Mass Effect, but it wouldn't be sci-fi based. It would be kind of, yeah, it wouldn't be sci-fi based. I'd have it more consistent than some other games. Some other things tend to die down a bit in the middle. I'd constantly have something happening to the character. Yeah, I'd make it a bit like a Grand Theft Auto type game, but less sort of street based, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that kind of thing. Your choices and stuff, choosing whether people live and die. So yeah, that would be what it would be. 2 things you look for in a game. Great gameplay. You can't have a great game without gameplay. Because when you look at something like a TV series, all it has to do is have a good story, and good characters. There's no gameplay because it's not a game. Yeah, great gameplay. Be realistic. That's where I didn't like where Resident Evil went. Became less realistic with like really weird things happening. I know it's a sci-fi game, but yeah, realistic and good gameplay. So that's it from my first gaming part of questions. Please send in more questions. If you want to know which questions to send in, look at the about page in the channel, and also in that part you will find where to send me a message. I explain what questions to send in, and I'll separate them into categories or into mixed categories. So yeah, that's it for this part. Thank you for watching.